So this trip was meant to be really cool. I got invited to go to Gwadar by this UK-based company called CPIC, who invest in that region, and I was so looking forward to it because it's not often that you get a chance to go to Balochistan, of all places. But I'm on my way to the airport and it looks like we're stuck in rush hour traffic with about an hour 15 minutes left until the flight, and the airport nowhere in sight. So I'm just wondering if I'll even make it. It was meant to be really amazing. I had all these plans for the kind of content that I would make there and the kind of shots that I would take.
Oh, I'm slipping away.
And I was really hoping that we could fly a drone over the beaches of Gwadar, but now...
So don't let me go, nah, nah, nah.
I don't know. There's a 50-50 chance, maybe less, that we get there on time.
I'm all up in that love haze.
What a lost opportunity if it doesn't happen. I'm just gonna have to wait and see. There's nothing we can do. There's so many cars on the road.
Where do we go now? Just let me know that I am safe here in your arms. I wanna stay.
And guess what? We made it to Gwadar. Let me introduce you to some people. Apologies guys for that little annoyance and disturbance. I was told not to film at the airport. But anyways, we are at the hotel now, and you know, we came here to Balochistan probably not really knowing what we were getting ourselves into. Do you have any idea what we were getting ourselves into? What do you think?
So basically we're in Gawadar. We have to explore and vlog for the first time in Gawadar. Nobody have ever vlogged in Gawadar.
That is untrue.
That is true. No?
That is untrue.
Who had?
I'll link her below. Anyway, what did you... Anita!
I haven't seen it, really?
Yeah, she's a girl too.
Awesome.
She's the first female vlogger in Gwadar.
That's awesome. So did she fly the drone?
No.
So then I'll be the first person flying a drone in Gawadar.
What did you guys think you would be getting yourselves into before coming to Balochistan?
No idea, but I didn't think I'd be walking into a hotel like this.
No, not with the desert and sea outside. Unbelievable.
I don't think any of us were expecting quite this. Hey girls, coming to Gwadar, what were you expecting to see?
I think I saw it in the pictures. I did not imagine it to be like this. Yeah.
Like, it's absolutely stunning. Pretty much like the landscape is from like the sea to the sand to the mountains, and then you have like this beautiful hotel like right
at the top of everything.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Isn't that crazy?
honestly
Yeah.
absolutely stunning. Like, it's one of the most beautiful places and landscapes I've seen ever. Definitely.
By the way guys, this is Chantal, this is Anna, this is Umar, this is Z, this is Nate, and right there is Ryan. And this is exactly what we're doing today. So none of us really had any idea of what to expect before we came to Gwadar, but I guess that's what this vlog is all about. Gwadar.
Yeah, it's Gawadar, not so harsh like Gawadar.
Gawadar.
No, Gawadar.
Gawadar.
Yeah, there it is.
Gawadar.
Yeah, there it is.
Gawadar. Not Gwadar.
Not Gawadar.
Gawadar.
There.
Dar.
Where's the eyebrow?
Gawadar. Gawadar.
There you go. I think you've got it. You're almost there.
Once I got the pronunciation of Gawadar right, I was ready to check out the town itself. And right there, a landscape of towering sandstone cliffs, the Arabian Sea, and everyday human life. They all clash with the reality of being in that fabled land, Balochistan. At the end of the day though, Gawadar is a business hub, and here's what the local businessmen had to say about it. Basically, its population will increase to about 500,000 by 2030, by which time Gawadar should become one of the most important ports in South Asia, similar to Dubai. So guys, that is kind of the scope of, that is the scope of the vision that they have here in Gwadar, which obviously is extremely ambitious, especially for a place like this, which has almost nothing. I guess it's great to be optimistic, and I'm gonna be optimistic. You know, I just really think that it's a fact that in Pakistan everything is possible. So why not? Let's wait and see. But the jewel in the crown of Gwadar is its deep sea port. It's only 250 miles away from Oman, and it's also linked to China via a network of highways that run from the border in the north of Pakistan right down south to here. So here we are. That is the port. That is the free zone. And why is that free zone important? Well, it's important to China because it was basically bought by China for about 42 years. And China has sort of created a special economic zone here. Many Pakistanis have mixed perspectives on this. I'm not here to judge, however, I am here to show you this place. This is actually pretty impressive how fast it was built, you know? I find that pretty insane actually to think about it. Just a few years ago, none of this was here. Wow.
That's awesome. I'm stoked that we're allowed to walk around here freely and just check the whole place out.
Pretty cool. And this is why Gawadar port is absolutely key to CPEC, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. It can provide China with a new and very convenient sea route that runs from the friendly Pakistan and right into the rest of the world. Of course, we could talk geopolitics all day long, but what I really wanted to see is how actual on-ground investment works here in Gawadar. So I've been telling you all about what's being planned in the city and all the development and all the strategic stuff that's going on, but it's all been theory. What I really want to show you now is the practical side of things. So we are just about to have a look at a project that's being developed by the people who have invited us here, CPIC Global. I'm really curious to see because I have no clue how do you even go about building a city from scratch? How do you go about developing that crazy big dream, vision, I don't know what to call it, of creating the next Dubai? Well, I guess we can go and have a look. Lately there's been tons of interest in Gawadar real estate. The Dubai dream has attracted investors left, right and centre, and now they're all busy constructing all kinds of estates and urban centres. As for me, the parallels with Dubai were pretty obvious in the scorching weather. No way to measure the temperature accurately because my Instagram is offline and that's the only way I can tell the temperature on my phone. Isn't that ridiculous? I had to put on my scarf on my head. I feel like my head is burning. And I've never actually been in like a desert, so this is first. Really incredible how an empty, huge, empty, vast swathe of land can suddenly become a livable city. You don't see it now, but here's how it could look. Port City, Gawadar. This is, can you imagine? This is the scope of the vision. From this to this. From this to this. Yep, that to this. You can see all these lights. Everything fancy, pools, palms lit up, the beach. Here. I mean, call me crazy, but I don't know, knowing Pakistan it might just happen. But again, enough with the theory. Chantal and I thought that we should contribute something a bit more practical to the cause. Okay. One.
Yours is amazing, we love it.
Come on, get your finger in! You have to earn it, guys! That was a flop. And look, we have a crowd now because I don't think they're believing what they're seeing. I found myself in a similar predicament, to be honest. I could also hardly believe what I was seeing. All this work and development going into building what is now Pakistan's bright new hope and maybe even South Asia's bright new hope. Anyway, I could go on, but my attention soon shifted to far more pressing tasks. Guys, we have arrived at the beach and I couldn't be more excited because I love things like this. So what I'm gonna do is, of course, I'm gonna take off my shoes, take off my socks, and catch them because I don't want them flying off anywhere. I don't want to see! most magical place. There's no one here. It's empty. No one. For miles. No one. How can nobody know about this place? Wow, I guess you now know. And I know. You wanna keep it a secret? And here I was, finally here, in this fabled land, this Balochistan, caressed by the Arabian wind and really feeling like the only person in the universe.
I'm all up in that love phase, so where do we go now? Just let me know that I am safe.
You know, I wanted to say something at the end of my vlog here from Gwadar and Balochistan. As some of you may know, and as I've probably mentioned before, you know, Balochistan has been on top of my travel bucket list in Pakistan for so long. It's a place that's, you know, very much off limits to most tourists, foreign tourists. They don't come here. And maybe that's why I really longed to come here for such a long time, you know, obsessing over how can I get here. But somehow it happened with this trip, and you know, I'm really happy that I got to be here because I feel a sudden surge of empathy, a new surge of empathy towards Pakistan. This incredible, gorgeous place that's longing to become prosperous and wealthy, that's longing to partake in some of the wealth that the world has created, and it has so much of that wealth naturally. Such amazing landscapes, generous people, such beauty. And I love Balochistan. I know it has many faults, I know that it has many challenges and there are many difficulties here in this land, but this is the place where you come to see the waves. This is the place where you come to swim in the sea. This is the place where you come to see the brightest of stars. But this island that I picked suddenly became underwater. I'm not really sure how to get out. It's really tipping. I think I need to go. That's it. Just one more thing, actually. I really want to say thank you to, you know, the hosts that so kindly give me the chance to actually be here. CPIC Global, thank you so much, guys. It's amazing. Wait, hang on. I feel like I just cannot finish this vlog. One very last thing. If you enjoyed this vlog, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or any of my other social media channels linked below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next vlog.